I'm here at Reef HQ Great Barrier Reef Aquarium, one of our premier attractions here in Townsville North Queensland, which is about to undergo the exciting first stage of its redevelopment. And I'm about to meet with Kirsten Dobbs, the Director of Reef HQ, who's going to tell us about this exciting development, but also the future for this tourism product that is a game changer for our region.
The Australian government has provided more than $29 million to Reef HQ Aquarium to upgrade our critical infrastructure. The redevelopment will include critical infrastructure works as well as upgrades to the coral reef exhibit, the turtle hospital, and the predator tank. So people can expect when we reopen that we will have bigger viewing panes for the coral reef exhibit and the predator tank. We'll be replacing the heritage wreck, and we'll also be moving our turtle hospital more into the base of the facility so people can access it and have a much better, more contemporary experience.
Reef HQ is the most public face of the Great Barrier Reef and home of the world's largest living coral reef exhibition, which is showcased by more than 140,000 guests annually. The investment in Reef HQ Aquarium would enhance tourism, research and education, and would create more than 600 jobs during construction and beyond.
As a gateway to the reef here in Townsville, we know how important Reef HQ is for Townsville. We have JCU, world leaders in marine biology. So it's only fitting that we have a world-class facility here locally, and it also gives that educational piece to people visiting Townsville who also will get out onto the reef.
I've been visiting Reef HQ since it was opened in 1988, and now more recently I've been able to take my own children there. It's such an important tourism attraction. It sets Townsville up as headquarters for the Great Barrier Reef. And I've been fighting hard to get money to upgrade the building for the urgently needed repairs, but also importantly to improve the displays, because this is where we educate tourists and locals on the Great Barrier Reef and on its marine life.
So we're here today with Mayor Raymond Jarrah. Talk to us about the Paluma to Wallerman walking trail.
It'll commence at Paluma, which is in the Townsville City Council site, wind its way along the Seaview Range to Mount Fox and over to Wallerman Falls.
What is so wonderful about that project is not only the vastness of it, but we will still be working with nature. We're not looking to change anything, we're looking to enhance the experience that our visitors can have, and that will bring employment, that will bring investment.
We've officially launched the Museum of Underwater Art's Coral Greenhouse. If you come out here and scuba dive, you'll be going to a maximum depth of around 16 metres. You'll be able to swim through the Coral Greenhouse, have a look at the sculptures that are called Reef Guardians, and you'll also be able to see the marine life that's been attracted to this massive sculpture. Very nearby, only about 20 metres away, is a really biodiverse part of John Brewer Reef. We think this attraction will be of global significance. It's a world-class experience.
I think the most important thing with MOA Stage 2 is having the First Nations people tell their story through the design, through the artwork, as well as incorporating science and education, and it'll bring people from all around the world here to Townsville, over to Palm, and learn from our First Nations people. It's a great initiative, and the federal government is happy to be able to partner with the local council as well as the board of the Museum of Underwater Art.
I'm Pat Driscoll, I'm the CEO of Drive at NQ Limited. I'd like to talk to you today about the economic benefits of this great driver education and motorsport facility. When it's finished, it'll return nearly $35 million of economic benefit to the Townsville region. The last Supercars doubleheader, where we had grassroots motorsport combined with supercars, providing a tourist product that brought people from all over the state and created worldwide attention for Townsville. Moving forward, we see a festival of speed where we can actually have an event on this facility, on our track over here, and we can then go to the pinnacle, which is the Supercars event in the city, showcasing our wonderful city to Queensland, the rest of Australia and the rest of the world.
The delivery of the North Australia Cultural Precinct would catapult our region's art industry, ensuring it would recover post-COVID-19 and positioned for ongoing economic growth and job creation. Townsville has not received any major infrastructure in the arts for decades. So the state-funded feasibility study concluded that our city is in immediate need of a concert hall, a multi-purpose facility, and of course a new exhibition space. The proposed precinct would include a 1,000-seater concert hall, a conservatorium of music, and a 6,000-seat entertainment and exhibition space with, most importantly, a flexible visual arts gallery. An investment of $292 million would allow this precinct to be developed and would create more than 3,000 direct and indirect jobs during construction and beyond. This would place the region on a national and international stage and drive the next surge of Australian creativity, all the while generating sustainable jobs and lifting our economy and, of course, improving our livability and population growth.
Bush Oasis is planning a massive development for a small business, and we are putting in a constructed wetland with 14 powered sites and 14 glamping tents and cafe and event centre over the wetland. We've recently become accredited with Ecotourism Australia. It's important that we look at a resilient model for our business and into the future that's going to be sustainable. People are looking at the domestic market more and more, and they're hoping to travel locally. They can't travel far, so we need to provide new experiences for them. The caravanning and camping sector is one of the largest drive tourism markets. You know, with COVID and people only being able to travel domestically, it's going to be an important factor for regional tourism that we have a great product offering and experience for those guests.